You can't buy that, he says. And we can hear now from Mctominay himself.
Scott, wow, what an end. Just sum up how that feels for you as a player.
Yeah, that probably might be one of my favourite moments on a football pitch. 2 goals at the death was incredible, but yeah, I'm just happy, to get to contribute and show them that I can do it.
Just put into words how important that win was for Manchester United today.
Yeah, massive. Of course, everyone knows that we're in a difficult period at the minute, but I mean, we've got fighters in the group who want to stick it until the end. It could have been any one of the players on the pitch that scored the 2 winners, but no, really pleased, and hopefully we can build on that from here.
You came on as a substitute. What were the instructions that you were given when you came on?
Probably go on and score. It was loud, so you couldn't hear the crowd were lifting us, but yeah, the manager probably said, come on and score, and thankfully I could repay that.
Bring us to that first goal, the equaliser. What was it like for you? Did you just see your chance and thought, I have to take it?
Yeah, when the ball dropped to me, it was like at an awkward height. I didn't think that I could get my leg there, but I managed to control it and obviously score. But as I say, throughout the game, we wanted to get in their box more and create more chances. But they were a really good team and they had some good defenders on the pitch today. And obviously on the counter-attack, they were dangerous. So for us, we just had to be careful of that. And eventually we got the goals.
And the second goal as well, there was still time because it was really, really close to the end. For you, did you just think, we've got to try absolutely everything, and it fell for you? Was there any nerves at all at that point?
Nah, never give up, man. You never give up, and no matter what situation that your life is in, never give up, never throw the towel in. And at this football club, it's demanded that you never do that. And for me, I've been brought up since I was 5 years old here, and I know that better than anyone.
You've seen some late drama at Old Trafford during your time there, but what a way for United to win it today.
I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I really honestly think they played a terrible game today. There was no inspiration, there was no energy, there was no imagination, nothing. And in the end of the game, he comes on with 3 minutes to the night, so 87th minute. He comes on with his energy and just try out things, and ends up scoring 2 goals and shows everybody off.
Yeah. 2 key strikes in the 93rd and 97th minute.
Yeah, you need a bit of luck sometimes, and there's a bit of luck involved here. Nargo doesn't clear it, goalkeeper doesn't keep it, and then it ends up with Mctominay and he scores.
Bigger win is that, considering what's just gone on before Erik ten Hag, and as they head into an international break?
Well, the mood will change at the club, for sure, because you end this sort of spell before the international breaks with a win. Had that been another defeat, some rash decisions might have been made.
Do you think so?
I don't know. I say might have been. You never know. You never know. It's football. You kind of never know what happens in football. I've seen managers lose their job on that kind of run. I think now it's a little bit more calm, and with an international break, all the injured players, some of them might come back, and it might be the excuse to sort of move on.
Peter won't mind me saying, as soon as McTominay scored that first goal, he said at the time in the green room, time for him to make himself a hero. Yeah. It's almost as if he heard you.
No, he's got the ability to do that. It's one of them. Sometimes I don't understand what coaches are doing. Scott McTominay has been up for sale all summer. I don't understand that. He's a fantastic player. You need utility players that can play different positions, that can come from the bench and change the course of the outcome of the game. And he's definitely one of them. And you bring in players where, again today, you sit there with big question marks. Why is that player here, He comes on.
First and foremost, he cares. I think that's the biggest thing. He understands. Pete always talks about the DNA of Manchester United. Johnny Evans has got that. You look at Scott McTominay, he knows what it means to play for Manchester United. And you could see when he came on there, it was a hunger, desire. I'm going to show you. Gets 2 goals, he's the hero. OK, amazing drama then at Old Trafford. Let's take you around the grounds, bring you up to date with all the key incidents and goals from bad to worse for Erik ten Hag's Manchester United. They trail at home to Brentford by the odd goal. You spoke before the game for United's need to cut out mistakes. Yeah, that has been the downfall for United all season. Silly, unnecessary mistakes, giving the ball away in areas where you shouldn't be giving the ball away. And then the recovery from those mistakes has been terrible. And again, today, we see it again. Casemiro giving the ball away. And it's 4v4. There are opportunities here to clear the ball. They're not being cleared. And then, of course, the goalkeeper is not covering himself in glory in that one. Let's look at it. Casemiro gives the ball away here, dives in. There's no need for that dive in.
You know, Amrabat, the other midfield player, very slow in getting back. Then Lindelof had this opportunity to clear the ball, doesn't. He jumps in again. He's not blocking the view for the goalkeeper at all, but he could maybe have blocked the ball, but just cleared the ball there, you know. And then, as I said, with Onana. This is my theory here is, so he's kind of, he's just lifting up, you know. He's not setting off. So his arm is coming up to go down, whereas as a goalkeeper, you learn, the practice is you learn to dive along the ground for the ball. You don't go up to come down. And as I said, we saw the same mistake against Bayern Munich, and I noticed the same thing. He just kind of lifts himself instead of actually diving and moving towards the ball.
So why is he not diving?
Don't ask me, because I'm not Onana. I don't know.
What I'm saying is,
look,
he's come to United with such a great reputation.
Yeah.
But it feels like he's under the spotlight. He might be starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is pressure. I spoke to him after Bayern. I spoke to him after the other Champions League match against Galatasaray as well. And he's very down on the mistakes that he's made. And I'm trying to speak to him about what it's like to be at Manchester United, where you have to take whatever you've made, you have to put it in a box straight away and put it to the side. So you make a mistake in a game, it might be a mistake that we see, it might be a mistake that we don't see, you know? But you wait to think about it and analyze it till after the game or at night or whatever. You have to be there for the next moment. If you're not, you'll make the next mistake. Yeah. And now, I mean, he's upset the whole team. They now will even more not trust him. And my God, it's not good.
Yeah, OK. Well, let's go around the grounds, bring up to date with what's going on that's just taken place in the Premier League. To Turf Moor, it's back-to-back league wins for Chelsea for the first time this season. In fact, it's 3 wins in all competitions, but they had to come back from behind.
Yeah, they did, yeah. Really good start from Burnley. Really, really tidy finish. Again, through the defender's legs. You could never really see it, but it was all about Raheem Sterling today. He was fantastic. Again, direct, pace, tricky, bit fortunate with that goal, but you take it as a Chelsea player. And then again, who's involved in this again? It's Raheem Sterling. Going past the defender, it's a penalty. Rash, Cole Palmer stepping up, really, really composed. Been a real revelation since he got to Chelsea. And then again, Nicholas Jackson, I think, getting his one as well. It was important, I think, for him to get one. I was thinking to myself, just finish it off. He doesn't. I mean, that's Sterling, sorry, getting his second.
He got in on the app before again, Nicholas Jackson.
But then Nicholas Jackson here, I'm thinking, right, just put it in the net. He does it, and it's a really clever finish. You have a look at it. I'm thinking, shoot there. Little double drag back. Great finish. Great day all round for Chelsea.
So Chelsea, the blue team in West London, picking up 3 points.
الفيفا يكشف عن الجدول الزمني لأهم أحداث مونديال 2023. كشف الاتحاد الدولي لكرة القدم فيفا اليوم السبت بعض التفاصيل المتعلقة بمونديال 2030 الذي منح للمغرب وإسبانيا والبرتغال حق استضافة وإقامة 3 مباريات على أراضي الأرجنتين والباراغواي. وقال الفيفا إن جدول البطولة المزمع اعتماده سيتيح مهلة زمنية تناهز 11 إلى 12 يوما للمنتخبات الستة التي ستلعب في أمريكا الجنوبية حتى تتمكن من السفر وأخذ قسط من الراحة قبل خوض المباراة الثانية من المونديال. وقال وهذا مع إتاحة ما يناهز 5 إلى 6 أيام للسفر والراحة لبقية المنافسين الستة في كل المجموعات الثلاث وللمنتخبات المشاركة الأخرى. كما سيتم تقديم مواعيد المباريات الثلاث التي ستقام في أمريكا الجنوبية حيث ستقام قبل أيام قليلة من انطلاق المواجهات في المغرب والبرتغال وإسبانيا. ويوضح هذا الجدول الزمني كيفية توزيع تواريخ الأحداث. السبت والأحد من حزيران يونيو 2030 مراسم الاحتفال بالذكرى المئوية والمباراة الأولى لمنتخب أوروغواي في بلاد هذا الأخير منتخب الأرجنتين على أرضه ومنتخب الباراغواي على أرضه. الخميس 13 يونيو حفل افتتاح المباريات الافتتاحية لبطولة كأس العالم. المباراة الأولى للمنتخبات الأخرى التي تنتمي لمجموعة الباراغواي والأوروغواي. المباريات التالية لجميع المنتخبات التي تنتمي لمجموعة الأوروغواي والأرجنتين والباراغواي. وكشف الفيفا الذي يتألف من جميع الاتحادات سيتخذ قرار نهائي ورسمي بشأن إسناد البطولة للدورة المذكورة في الرابع من عام 2024.